Thank you for watching here on YouTube at Blooming Light. We're unstoppable and the beat goes on. They can try as they may. It's going to be to no avail, only to give them more hell in their energy, in their life, in their reality. And if TikTok keeps at their bullshit with profiling my shit, TikTok is going to be in a world of trouble, especially their guidelines review boards. Now, back to the reading. So, collective, because whoever you are, masculine and feminine or both, this is a timeless reading. I do have on a stethoscope because the metaphysical, energetic doctor is in the house, okay? You all have taken yourself to the energetic, metaphysical doctor, metaphorically speaking, if you will. And whatever this is, you all have been. The bottom of the deck had target. Let me see, what was it? Where was it at? It had targeted, individual, targeted. Yeah, target and deal. So you all have had people that was making deals and targeting you, okay? You all are getting some kind of justice for this, okay? This is the spiky and defiant. Yeah, so people was causing some kinds of issues for you. You got restoration here, okay? And we'll get into that in a minute. But we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You got out of your head. You freed yourself. You freed your mind. You've been working hard with this Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, it says here, which justice is coming. Okay, you're getting your justice here. Even for the ones that are stalking you and reporting your TikTok lives. As an example, people were up that fast and that quick in a hurry, proving once again that I'm being stalked, proving once again that they're stalking me via my social media, okay? Because very early in the morning, okay, they were there, they were coming on, boom, okay? These are mental patients that are possibly getting their asses chewed up, and they can keep on going. All this is doing is helping me prove my point. I will be using and reporting all these platforms, all these individuals coming on my shit. And I will prove that they're stalkers and mental patients. Okay, so as I said, so you all are getting some kind of justice here. It says, which justice is coming? Unstoppable here. Okay, you took yourself to the energetic, metaphysical doctor here. Eight of Swords reverse, Three of Wands. Been working hard. Ships coming in, and whatever people did to try to stop that. We have a paintbrush, we have the yoga namaste pose, prayer pose. I am focused and motivated, breathe. I am confident in my skin, be brave, be bold. And people thought you were green. Okay, so with that, you all could have been trying to clean up your life and be healthier. And people thought you all were stupid, gullible, naive, green. Okay, and the fascinating thing, though, about that is it shouldn't matter. See, these people are all these individuals, these groups, these cultures, these businesses, even social media. They are revealing what they are via their behavior, not some bogus ass community guideline shit that they're full of shit. You know how much trash I see in social media every day of my life? And you can't convince me that a million or 1,000 trillion people who be looking at some of this shit, I've reposted and it had over like thousands of views and thousands of likes, and that person said some vile shit every 2 seconds. So they can't convince me that ain't nobody out of all those ain't reported shit. TikTok gonna get their asses chewed the fuck up. Their community guideline review board gonna get their asses chewed the fuck up for profiling the collective. Okay? Calling their shit violations on some small penny ass shit when they got whole hoes on that platform, nigga. They got whole vile, man, I tell you what. So that's going to play out that way. The point, though, is justice is here for you. So they can try these penny in the ass, childish, mentally patient, mentally ill games they want to play. What they're helping me to do is prove that they're mentally ill. because they're stalking you and on your shit every day looking for violation button, violation button. You're a violation of nature. All right, let's keep it pushing. They're a fucking violation of nature. There's something wrong with these motherfuckers. See, they done fucked up now, because now I can talk, bitch. Push the button now, whore. They thought that you all were green. But some of you all have a badass team at the end of the day, and that's why they're getting their asses fucked. And not in a fun and cool way. You all were brave, you all were bold, and you're getting some kind of justice for that. And I want to say that I am speaking not to the whores, okay? Not to the whores that are stalking me. To them, may this go into utter chaos for them. Whatever way that they use this for their fuck shit, may this turn into mayhem for them. That's what I thought, ho. That's what I thought. Because I'm not addressing these weirdos. This reading is for my collective when you all see this, okay? But the sorry cunts, the sorry toast, wheat back, jelly back niggas that come. This shit gonna go into chaos. But that ass. All right. Yes. It says here, mindful. This is like a wish fulfillment card and bike. Okay. Again, whatever people was doing. But justice is here. We had Target and deal. The deals that people are making to disrupt you. Let's make a deal. Yeah, make a deal. All right, now your ass is going looking cross-eyed. Okay, so I have ocean, emotions. Yeah, people are playing with your emotions. I am rewarded for doing what I love. Yes, people wanted you all punished because you do what you love, collective. They didn't want you to be rewarded. Maybe you even loved what you did. Maybe you were good at something and they didn't want, because you were courageous. Nice. Okay, boom. Boom. Ciao. Justice is here, which it says justice is here, 27, breaking down to a 9. These cycles, yep. You had your bat, you had your sword, bitch, your boots, bitch. You done shit, you done, shit. You that motherfucker got your Negan bat over here, your sword. You're like, look, okay, I done, oh, shit. What I'm gonna do? Abracadabra. Justice is coming, collective, okay? And again, my readings are timeless, okay? So this is for you if it rests with you when you see this, okay? Whenever you see it. I'm learning this still myself. Like, damn, bitch. Like, look at the game, honey. Yeah, these whispers. People whispering in your ear. So people were pretending like they wasn't using the whisper feature in these work environments to fuck with your head and to speak negativity into your energy. And they were. And this is not a joke. So they're getting their asses chewed up one way or the other. They may have their dumb bosses convinced, but they getting their asses fucked. This could have been anybody too, you know, people that lied and covered, whether that was QA, whether that was the tech department, it doesn't matter. A supervisor, a manager, whoever was doing that whisper shit to fuck with you, yeah, morals in the reverse. This immoral shit to call shit for you, now they're feeling lethargic. They wanted you tired and drained, whispering shit. They could have even spoken it, tried to like speak it over you in a roundabout way. Oh, I know my ex-boyfriend. He's Asperger's or um, and he's he can't work. He's having an autistic. What does the bitch call it? You next, whore. Fuming. Yes, sir. Fuming. Whatever these people did to like piss you off and to get you upset so they can be like, oh my God. Right? Yeah, your ancestors are fuming at these motherfuckers now. Like, oh, we gonna fuck you up, oh. We gonna fuck you and your little coach and coven here, honey. Every which way coming. Boom. Yeah, they're vicious. These people were vicious because they didn't like, it says vicious. Jewel, because you're a jewel. Chest. Purchase. Yeah, yes. Some of these motherfuckers think they're a fucking rapper and shit, dumb. But then why you weird? Why you weird? Why you weird? Vicious. Yeah. Try to make y'all seem like you were vicious and you were a jewel. Okay? Fucking cubic zirconians, nigga. Okay. Wow. What is this? The haunted. A police officer. Look, it's coming in the reverse. This, like I said, distorted leaders, corrupt officers. Bye, niggas. You ready for your life to go to shit? Because it is. Just wait for it. Whatever these people were doing to try to like hunt you down and shit because you're odd, they're creepy. Try to say you're creepy. These Zoom bitches is being creepy on Zoom meeting and shit. Talking about you're creepy. They're creepy, these weirdos. Why they're obsessed with sitting up there looking at you? Why are they obsessed with doing creepy shit? Something's wrong with them. Yeah, romantic toy playing. Crusty asses. And it says crusty on the card. And then try to make it seem like I said, on a recording tape. It's creepy. Try to say you were creepy. No, you all were ignorant. You're ignorant. Shadow. Yeah. They didn't want you all to have some kind of relief. So this is why justice is here. Gossipy, yeah. They were bugging you on purpose with this bug infestation. For some of you, because you tried to tell these ignorant motherfuckers about these sleazy trash bags. Collective. Chances are the two that's here is two of these trash bags that's gonna get their ass whooped. If they ain't already whooped. Somebody, if they know them in the physical proximity, may actually handle these motherfuckers. Oh, you like to toy with life, huh, whore? As soon as I said that, jester, they was dealing with a joker, a sleazy joker that lacks remorse. Sleazy jokers that lacks remorse, gossipy roaches. Yeah, to take what's yours, it says chess, frantic, to make you frantic or to make you appear or seem frantic. The majestic because you're majestic. And it's a relative. It was something to do with some of y'all's relatives. These trolling hunchbacks of Notre Dame putting their hood in your glass slipper, bitch. Bake sale. This could be somebody who act like they're a cook or something like that. Judgmental. Yeah. Package in the reverse, judgmental. The professional. They wanted to burst your bubble, but it's going in the reverse because I guess there's a surprise. That's what people get. That's what they get. That's what they get. That's what they get. They were persistent, but because you all have been just as persistent in something here, they thought they was gonna sit you down, nigga. It went in reverse. It went in reverse. That's what some of these people were trying to do. Bitch, please, I will chew you up and spit you out with a smile and play your game better than you. And while you're jumping and doing your Toyota jump, I'm hitting your wallet. I'm hitting your household. I'm hitting. Yeah, ghost, pungent, diva, merciful, misunderstood. Yeah, these people caused misunderstandings in your life, okay? Like you were some kind of diva or whatever, but these people, that's them. They're these wannabe divas. They're the wannabe divas. Yeah. I said wannabe because that's what it is, nigga, because it ain't about the surgery you get to reshape your body, bitch. It ain't about the tan you can get, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That Planet Fitness. Grumpy. Yeah, they were persistent because they wanted you all grumpy. They were persistent at doing things to make it seem like you were grumpy. They purchased some kind of a man, because it says a man. Oh gosh, this was a karmic man. They basically purchased somebody to do some shit. A colleague. They purchased a colleague of yours to do some shit as a joke. Because they thought you were a joke. Waiter, website. Okay, let's keep it pushing because we're going to get the good stuff here. Just bear with me, okay? You guys had sleaze here. Jesters, jokers, vicious sleaze balls, roaches. Okay. All right, what we have here? A meeting went in the reverse, awkward. What else we have here? The wealthy, sinister. This was sinister. But this has been illuminated because you were fierce. I have the moon coming in the reverse. Lucky and I. The lucky and I. Probing. Disrespectful. Yeah, what these people did was disrespectful. They could have did some kind of review, like you were disrespectful while you were taking up for yourself here. This was ludicrous. They could have acted like the things that you were saying was ludicrous because you were telling about these weirdo witches and warlocks and fucking, yeah. They were territorial. But acted like what you were saying was ludicrous. Territorial. This lady was territorial. Yep. And they said in this review that you were disrespectful. No, bitch, You all are disrespectful for assuming that people didn't do shit to warrant that. You're disrespectful. You're ludicrous. Your naivety makes you ludicrous. Yeah, spectator. These were spectators. Right? This was disrespectful. It was disrespectful. You all sneaky behavior and you're being dealt with. Hidden trumpet. Because you were the favorite. Some kind of, yeah, forgetful, wind, spiteful, scientist. Yeah, these people were very tunnel visioned, heartless trolls. These people are tunnel visioned, heartless trolls that wanted to sit back and watch the treachery in your life like it was some fucking kind of movie. Okay? Now, getting high off of disrupting your journey. Take a picture, karmics, because this is you. Okay, so there's some kind of argument going on. Spectator. Yeah, very deceptive, these people. Sitting back spectating. Okay? Ciao. All right. So, with all of that being said, interesting. Collective justice is coming. Justice is being served. Justice is coming. Okay, so here's the good thing. So what is this that's happening for the collective? Because of this sleazy, disrespectful shit. The way they went about a review, claiming that your statement was absurd or ludicrous. Okay, self-love, you're dethroning 3 bitches, at least, or 3 people. There are gonna be 3 women that's being dethroned. You've earned all your stripes. So there's an ending here, 13. And you stood up for yourself. Yeah, you earned your stripes and you stood up for yourself. So whatever has happened here, I got 13 and a 16. Bitch fire, yeah, you're knocking 3 bitches down. You taking at least 3 bitches off of their thrones. Lioness, you earned all your stripes. You don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need their approval. This could be vain bitches that don't have no right to be vain, okay? This could be prejudiced white bitches that think they better than because they white, but they have no right to be vain because if shit, you look in the mirror, bitch, kind of vibe. Like, really? Really? Yeah, you have a delusional sense of your appearance, don't you? And you stood up for yourself. And you made the change. The sword here, okay? You made the change to cut this shit off. Whatever they were doing to your head, you cut that shit out. Because she's in the mirror cutting something. Attachments. Universe, it says we're all stardust. 31. What else we have? You're not afraid to sing. You started singing. You stood up for yourself and you sung like, ooh. You told on these hoes. And you took, I told you, you taking these hoes down. You taking these trash bags the fuck down. It says drag and slay them all. You taking their ass out. In your absence, collective, you taking this trash out. You started a revolution, collective, because of the revolution that they started against you wrongfully. So now you done started a protest against these whores. It shouldn't have came for you, retards. Take yourself out on a date. Yeah, you swam away from the situation. So listen, you swam away from the situation because you were being guided that these people were snakes. There was a snake or a shark in the garb, okay? That there was some kind of sharks involved here. You can be a siren, a mermaid, because it's mermaids right here. I told you, throne in the reverse. Your potential is endless. It's 3 bitches, 45. They can be 45 years old, but you took at least 3 bitches down. Okay, you got 1 white hoe, 1 Mexican hoe, and 1 black hoe. That you taking their ass the fuck down. That didn't want you on your rightful throne. That didn't want you to see your potential or other people to see your potential. One of them could be a karmic siren. Another one could be karmic Greek energy. And the other one can be like a karmic hedge witch. You can manifest your every wish. Absolutely. Okay, you're busting through the ceiling. You're manifesting your wishes here. These persons should have thought first before they judged you and started what they started. Ends are inevitable. Okay, 37. We have 2 ending cards, 13 and 37. They're inevitable. And once again, your ships are coming in. Don't doubt your worth. This is why you have this here. Wow, you stood up for yourself. Good for you. And now you're surrounding yourself with love. You were guided because you all were dealing with sharks. You were guided to go away from a situation with 19. These people were sharks. There were some sharks in the land. You don't need someone else to fix you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. These people is mental patients. Jealous. Mental patients. Yeah. You unplugged. You relaxed for a spell. So what you all did is allow whatever happened with this 3 energy to help you to get in alignment. Yeah, because these people were judging. 26 with an 8. 8 is the chariot. Oh, not the chariot. It's, there's the phoenix again. Ooh, shit. Y'all blowing shit up. It says, now, how is that going happily ever after? Suckers. You tearing shit up. Right? Because people keep coming to fuck with you. So you're like, well, I'm going to tear up everything. Now, you should have stayed in your lane. You should have minded your business. Now I'm going to tear up everything. You remember to practice self-love. Okay. Went back to the basics. And you became your own knight. There you go. Practice self-love. You became your own knight with this magician energy, with this 1. 24 breaking down to a 6. Back to the basics. cleansing here. You got your potions going on over her. So you did this and say, rah. Ain't nothing wrong with me, whore, but you finna feel the wrath, though, for trying to imply that. Because I can see your trashy ass. Your trailer park bitch. Yeah. Evil queen. It says you deserve sugar and not salt. You know that you were dealing with these evil high priestess in the reverse. 1, 2. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. These motherfuckers that wanted you somewhere trapped in some shit. Weird ass. Trying to puppet, the puppet master. You became the narrative of your story and cut these strings. Say, bye, horror. 22, bye, niggas. Now I'm finna give you a headache for real. Take a chance. Ciao. Take yourself out. Don't doubt your worth. Look at this. Protest. Justice is coming. That keeps wanting to come out. 7, 8, 9. Don't seek anyone's approval. Manifesting your wish. Painting the sun back into your sky. 11 energy. And that's what you're doing. And these people that kept trying to disrupt your mural or distract you from being a priority to yourself, you're now able to be a priority to yourself here. And this is possibly what's in part bringing in justice. There are some people who love you. You are surrounded by a lot of unloving witches, wizards, warlocks, zealots. Okay, all these, God, yeah, you hateful whore, you hateful, pretentious, misogynist prick. God, my ass. Get your dumb ass. Okay, here we go. Run. Run, Forrest. Run, karmics. Cry. Yeah, they gotta cry. They gonna cry, bitch. I don't care if they gotta hide in their closet to do it. Them hoes gonna cry. These niggas gonna cry. And not tears of joy either. Yeah, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Exposure. These thieves. So the collective, what's happening for the collective now? Okay, justice is coming for the thieves. We got the justice is coming card. So what's happening here as much as we can know? Oh, your hopes, goals, dreams, and aspirations. The star, your healing. You are the star. Your wishes come true. And or the lies. Somebody is about to come forth with the lies here. These lies that were told. The confusion. Why is the star coming out? Aquarian energy. Why is the star? Because people are jealous. 5 of Wands. Standing up, fighting for your dreams. Okay, an opportunity is presenting itself. 4 of Cups in reverse, or you're seizing the day. You're seizing the opportunities for your hopes, goals, dreams, and aspirations. They don't control that as much as they thought. What do we have? Yeah, 7 of Cups in the reverse to the 6 of Wands in the upright. So for some of you, illusion and procrastination and trickery and a process of elimination is happening. And because you all did the right thing or the honorable thing by yourself or by someone. 6 of Wands in reverse. Here's your victory and success. There it is. Aries, Leo, Sag. The lies. Yeah, look at it. The lies. Who is this whore here? People saying that you were lying, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't want to be accountable to the fact that they're mentally ill. How are you going to account for some of this shit? That's why I said leadership be retarded to me. A lot of leadership is retarded. I'm sorry if that hurts people's feelings, because the ignorance and the arrogance is what's their downfall. Okay. Also, this energy of, so you really think somebody, how do you account for that? You're supposed to be a leader, and you know that you're a leader, and you know that you're given a position of authority, but you're mentally ill. Okay, you have insecurities, you have issues, you're allowing your personal life to be intermingled with your professional life. Okay, you're stalking one of your own fucking subordinates and employees. And how, on social media, by the way, but how are you to atone for that? That's why I say leaders sometimes be dumb. That's why I say that. Because, so you think one of your leaders is going to rightfully admit that they took advantage of some features of your company? You need help too then. Because it's disrespectful to even assume or to even think that these bitches or niggas is going to sit up there and tell you their job would be done. They're not stupid. If they were to tell you, yeah, I was having a mental breakdown because I'm hung up on this trash bag nigga. I'm a thirsty bitch. And I've been watching my subordinate. They're not finna tell you that. Yeah, I slipped my let my judgment. Or even if it's one of these techie weirdo wizard niggas. Yeah, I'm this slothful, good for nothing. That's lust. And I took advantage of my techie position in my QA position to sit there and booty. They're not gonna tell you that. Y'all need help. And it's ludicrous to think that you ain't got a good 20 plus retards. I got the Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, you all did the honorable thing. You're being held in high honor by your guides, by yourself, and by people who ain't caught up in this bullshit. Okay? Yeah, judgment. You're getting some kind of new beginning. Yeah, Ace of Cups here. Due to self-love and freeing yourself. Loving yourself enough to free yourself from a situation and to go for your dreams. Loving yourself enough to free yourself from a situation. And there is strength. Yeah. Your strength, loving on yourself has helped you to get motivated to move on in life and victory and success, your hopes and goals and dreams, to heal and to seize the day with the Four of Cups in the reverse. You're taking this opportunity to love on yourself, to heal, to seize the day. Yeah, Four of Swords is in the reverse. You've been healing from all these mental attacks, because this was psychological warfare. This was psychic attacks. This was electronic weaponry, torture programs and experiments. Okay? For some of you, from your own family. Or twin flame. Yeah, look at King of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords. These people with anger problems. These narcissists with major anger problems that were bothered by your strength and your self-love. Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. That you won't be anybody's options, or you're not allowing people to put you under some kind of illusion, or people that wanted to feel like you didn't have no choice or no other options, or people that constantly wanted to stop and block your options. Yes, you're getting a new beginning for that. There's the justice. Judgment is in your favor. Ooh, this is going in your favor because you were dealing with these mental patients, narcissistic mental patients with anger issues. That wanted to create bad news for you in secret. Yep, with this high priestess energy. Your higher self stepped in for you, called judgment, your spirit guides. Helped you to see something that these people were just trying to cause harsh, painful endings for you as usual, in secret, to a source in reverse. They were making the choice to do this over and over again. This was a decision by these immature horrors. Page of Wands reverse that you worked with. 3 of Pentacles. They lied. They lied about knowing your family. They lied about knowing your exes. They lied about being in secret societies. They lied about spell work. They all lied. Your intuition was letting you know that the past was somehow entangled with this. 8 of Cups in the reverse. People going back to their exes. Somebody is coming to you, collective. They're going to be doing this in secret. They know that they're going to be judged, possibly for whatever they did. But somebody is coming to you in secret as they are freeing themselves here. Why the 8 of Cups is in the reverse? Yeah, 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Okay. Somebody's family lied. Somebody's coming towards you, collective. It might be done in secret. You may already intuitively know this. They know that they're going to be judged. They know that they're under judgment, that they're going to be judged. But 8 of Cups in the reverse, High Priestess. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This can be another younger sign or immature for this dishonor, for lying, for stealing, for, yeah, an Empress. Yeah. For lying on you and whatever they've been doing to you since you were a child for some of you. Or this is just immature energy, a bunch of immature hidden dishonor. Younger earth sign, maybe. Or what was done with the younger earth sign. For a younger earth sign, doesn't matter. Someone's family. Somebody's family member, somebody's committed relationship, Aries. Somebody's coming to do what? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is coming to balance something out or want to balance something out because they can see the truth. 2 of Swords is in the reverse. They can see the truth. And it could be a King of Pentacles in reverse, or regarding a King of Pentacles reverse. I have King of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse. Could be masculine. Or something that these energies did in secret. 4 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, some kind of balance is being restored here for you. You're going to get, it says justice. This is here. Okay, and in part it's because you all took the opportunity to love on yourself here. You did the honorable thing by you. Okay, and that's attractive. Okay, that's attractive as fuck. You know that you're the star, nigga. You know that you were honorable in your stance and whatever this was. You took the opportunity to love on yourself and to free yourself and to build your strength. Like, nigga, who you fucking with? And to heal from people with these psychic and mental attacks and electronic weaponry and all this weird shit people was doing. The cyber stalking. Yeah, you faced your fears. And exposed some things. And you gained your focus here. You took control over the situation the way you could, your destiny, your purpose, and what sense of direction that you wanted to go in. And you made an active decision. And because you made an active decision, you're being rewarded here. Yeah, you made an active decision because you knew people were lying to you. People were trying to cause you to be confused. People were not believing you. People were hell-bent on trying to lie to you and cause confusion. Yeah, about the past. You knew that you were dealing with people that were jealous and they were making their purpose to do spell work on your head. These were people whispering in your ear, trying to do mind control and mental magic on you. You knew that people were jealous of your development, and you knew that this was in the workplace. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You knew it, collective. That's what you were dealing with in the workspace, or people was doing work on you during your work, at work. That people were jealous of your development, 5 of Wands. You knew that you were dealing with some kind of zealots that didn't have the insight, understanding, overstanding to know the difference between divinity and religion. They're liars. You know what I'm drawn to here? Because in this depiction, she has a cross, right? And then you have the Black Panther. So what I find fascinating is this energy could be the karmics, right? In religiosity, holding up a cross, like, oh, I need to banish you. I need to, you know, woo-de-woo. And they're ignorant. Because the panther actually represents what Christos, what Christ consciousness is representing versus Bible stories. And that's why it's growling at her like, bitch, please. You don't even know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, you're doing. You're sitting up here holding the cross, you're ignorant. You're ignorant. You don't even know what you're doing here. You should be trying to banish yourself. Okay? Because you're foul. You're full of envy. You're full of greed. You're full of jealousy. You're full of hatred. You're full of prejudices. You're a control freak. You have a trauma, abandonment wounds and issues, insecurity that's taken you into a pure rage. You need to be holding up the cross to yourself. You're trying to banish someone who is elevated in their consciousness. We can eat you for breakfast, her. Ooh-wee. Shit. That thing's gonna eat her for lunch. Shit. Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. Like, nigga, these people were jealous of your evolution. Three of Cups. Yeah, there it is. Look at this depiction. They crazy. They probably look like this too. They probably look just like this in the energetic world. Yeah, let's doing banquet workings. So look, somebody's gonna come in and give you the truth though. What I'm trying to say, collective, is that a part of the justice with all of this. It could be because they're getting karma. So we don't know what the reasons is yet. And burdened. Page of Swords watching you. These younger energies, they could be under investigation because they're exposed, or what you exposed here. Queen of Swords, the Sun, Empress, Page of Swords. They're definitely being watched and under investigation, whether they are fully aware of this or not. Okay, this is for stalking you. This is for gathering. This is group. Okay, gang stalking energy here. They're under investigation. This is workspace too, so they might as well, I hope they're ready. I hope they're ready. I say, they're burdened. These burdens that they cause y'all, nigga, is being exposed to the world. What happens when you like my grandma would have said, you're smelling yourself too long. You done smelled yourself so damn long because you've been around a bunch of retards. Listen, I'm not delusional. I'll even point, let me point it towards me. Listen, okay, let me help you. I'm not delusional. I know that if I were to go right now, just hear me out. If I were to go in certain areas, maybe more underdeveloped, okay, maybe lacking resources, lacking exposure to a lot of things, I would be the cat's meow. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pointing it at me just to prove a point. Okay. So if I were to go there and to that particular sector and space of time, to that, I would be a nigga like gold, like struck gold, nigga, like cat's meow, nigga. Okay. But that's delusion. That's limited. If I were to be the same me and uproot me, the same me, and put me in a different place of time and environment, that they are consciously expanded, they have plentiful resources and are exposed to much. In that same sector, I might be considered mediocre. And I'm not saying that I'm mediocre. I'm talking about how people view things, okay? Based on the fact that they have plenty and they have resources and they've been exposed to, and there's diversities and one thing and another. So they have no lack in that sense. And so it's like, You see what I'm saying? These energies, a lot of the things that you all have dealt with collective is in part, it's definitely karmic, okay? But it's combined with arrogance unwarranted. It's combined with misguided confidence. Because again, these people could be like, I'm giving you an example of, okay, well, when you're in a smaller sector, you the shit, isn't it? And when you then, you know what I'm saying, you've been around praise and worshipers your whole life, you know, you were at the top of the food chain for your poor neighborhood. You see that? You seem like a god. You seem like, you know what I'm saying, a goddess. You seem like, yeah, you do. And then that means people weren't challenging anything, because what happens in these kind of environments, they don't challenge nothing. So in other words, this person could be a whole prick, a full-blown, fledged prick, and they wouldn't even know it, because in their little square box in the world, because they were attractive, more attractive than what was in that sector than the average Joe, because they had maybe $5 more than the average Joe in that sector because whatever the reason, people have had a tendency to bypass their shortcomings and to blow a bunch of smoke up their rear because they wanted to be in their company. They wanted to be in a relationship. They wanted access to, you see where I'm going? And so then these people come in contact with y'all. This is where I'm going. And everything changed. They get bothered by you, not that you tried to. It wasn't that you went in and said, no, it's just something that happens in workspaces, in social media, everywhere. This is why project sabotage commence. They're bothered and they're not reflective. So this is why they get to working on you with the 8 of Pentacles, with the spell word. Mind control and mental magic. Shibbity, shibbity, boppity do. Let me play with their head. I do. Right? So, yeah. And they know that you're smart, cerebral, I just heard. They know that some of you all are smart. This is why the air is targeted. For some of you, that's why. That's why that's been. They hated the fact that you were smart. They hate the fact you're intelligent. They hate the fact you're articulate. They hate the fact, they hate the fact that a lot of stuff comes natural to you all. Not everything. You just happen to know where you happen to know. You ain't chasing thrills. You're not sitting back, oh, you're into real estate. You know how to assess, like, bitch, that ain't my thing, bitch, you know. And I'm okay with it. Good, be happy with your real estate, bitch, okay? I hope that you can find your fulfillments. Because y'all ain't on that. You're like, that ain't, I'm not good at everything, but I know what I'm good at. Hell, some of y'all probably could be if you wanted to. But see, the thing is that ain't what you're into. And these people are bothered that you're very developed. They could have also been bothered that you started mastering magic. And that you can pick up when people are planning your energy while you're on the phone. You see how that person be? You see how that person is interacting? It's like, oh, that pissed people off. It's like, oh, this is crazy, bitch. How they know? How they know? How they know? You see that panther again? How they know, cuz, nigga? Cuz. You shouldn't be trying. Ain't you an adult? I thought you was an adult. Oh, they get pissed at that too. But it is what it is. These preachy motherfuckers want to tell their kids, their grandkids, and everybody else in America. They want to be fucking leaders, and they're poor fucking examples. They're terrible. Horrible. They're teaching the youngins how to be mentally ill. That's what the fuck they doing. They're teaching the youngins how to be a psychopath in 2025. "10 ways to be a psychopath. 10 days, 10 ways to be a sociopath in 2025. That's the essence. That's the truth. That is the truth. They're teaching these youngins how to stalk people. They're teaching these youngins how to have terrible self-esteem and self-worth and value. Dismiss me with that shit talking about you trying to teach them body positive. Dismiss me with this shit telling me. Dismiss me with that. I'm trying to teach them how. No, you not. No, you not. It ain't about taking them to go get their nails did and to go get a haircut, bitch, and tell them, no, you're not. You're teaching them how to be mentally ill, but to look like they're functional for the world. You're teaching them how to fuck other people's husbands and wives if there's a come up. You're teaching them how to do spell work in a nefarious way instead of how to heal and use spell work to heal their own inner child. You're teaching them how to be prejudiced. You're teaching them how to be homophobic. You're teaching them how to be misogynist. You're teaching them how to deny their own authenticity. You're teaching them that they're not good enough, that it's about the status quo. You're teaching them how to be an old dusty bitch and an old dusty nigga at 1,000 years old sitting up here stalking motherfuckers. You're teaching them how to be vindictive and petty wrongfully. You're teaching them how to bypass their own need for inner reflection, to evaluate their behavior versus reactive to when they're getting their asses torn a new one for being a lowlife. You're teaching them to bypass responsibility for their conduct. Whether this is directly or indirectly, but that's what the fuck some of you all are teaching. You're teaching them how to be professional thieves. You're teaching them how to come up off of the back of others unjustly. So shut up. For crying out loud, shut up. You are in no place, in no position to teach nothing. You're teaching them how to be hypocrites. You're teaching them how to be judgy. You're teaching them how to think they're better than everybody else. You're teaching them to be entitled and to feel like they should get preferential treatment, unwarranted preferential treatment. You're teaching, what do they call that? Nepotism. Yeah, I said all that. They need to hear it. Because that's what these people are. They're teaching people this. Indirect, it's behavior. You're teaching your youngins to gossip. Don't be sitting up there telling them to not this and da 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 da. You're a gossiping whore at 1,000 years old. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then you go to church and go to the altar and cry about it. You teaching them how to be fake. Basically, people out here teaching people to be bullies. And then they want to talk about body positive and Black Lives Matter. And you all are fucking bullies. You're teaching prejudice, discriminate the disabled, cruelty. You're the bully. Black Lives Matter my ass. Man, the power. No, you're an ignorant whore. And you're an ignorant nigga. You're a house nigga in 2025. That's what you are. Selling out for the man. Selling out for that Escalade. And that is what, that's your legacy, karmics. That's your legacy. That's your legacy. Listen, we leave behind what we are, not our sayings, not the shit we got on walls and bumper stickers and in offices and in social media. We leave behind what we are, what we become. That's the legacy we leave. If we're betraying our own, that's the legacy we're leaving. I don't care if we have convinced ourselves the ends justify the means. All right, boom. The collective here. This is working out for them. Yeah, 5 of Swords. The shit people were, yeah. You're defeating these foolish people here. Page of Cups. These people attacking you and your children, lying on you. That's too many. All right, so what is this Justice? So you are getting a new beginning here, collective. And not, there you go. You get your fulfillments. You may be doing it alone, or at least you're going to make it appear that way. I have 9 of Pentacles here. Yeah. For your business, for your hard work, your development. This is going to come in swift. Empress, the Sun, Queen of Swords. There's your happiness. There's your intelligence. You're smart as fuck. For some of you, a Queen of Swords may be coming in, or this could be a passed on loved one, but you're definitely getting happiness. You could be getting yin to your yang and yang to your yin here. And wish fulfillment. So we got 9 of Cups. In this depiction, it's 2 people. Usually the 9 of Cups has 1 person, like somebody sitting on their duff. In this depiction, it's got 2 people. So you all are getting your wishes fulfillment. And in this case, feminine, you might be getting a long-awaited wish fulfillment from a masculine energy here. Okay? So you got 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, somebody that's seeing you as a self-made person, somebody that's going to be supportive of your business and your purpose here. Somebody that's going to come in and defend and protect your honor here with this 7 of Wands energy. Because you all have dealt with people that made it their purpose to create some kind of blockage. Okay, so you are getting the truth, the clarity, and you are getting the wish fulfillment. Yeah, and there's justice for this bad news. So now we got justice twice. Okay, so the scales are going to be balanced. You could be co-creating, because there's a lady here, with bringing in justice. Okay, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Sun. Okay, justice is twice. You're definitely getting some kind of justice here, one way or the other. High Priestess energy. Yeah, exposure of these attacks and these conflicts, as well as happiness and people coming in to fight for your honor, fight for the truth, fighting for your dreams, wish fulfillment. And they're the same person. I'm looking at the Justice and the High Priestess lady look alike. And the Empress. You're definitely co-creating this. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Stop investing in something, realizing it was stagnating you, stealing from you. Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you all are clearing out some entities. Somebody's going to be forced to stop investing in attacking you and playing games with you, or you're just overcoming it one way or the other. The spell work. Yeah, you can be amping up your protection, or you can be calling in energy to assist with amping up protection here. Yep, to hold on to whatever you have, to your energy, or clearing some kind of blockages. Okay. All right, so let's get the final messages. All right, so this is why, collective, you're getting this justice here. This is why the collective is getting this justice. You went to the doctor. See, unlike these motherfuckers, huh? Y'all went to the doctor, huh? The energetic, metaphysical, spiritual doctor here. Pluto is teaches us not to fear our own destruction. Instead, we should view it as a natural process of life, like birth. Are you willing to do the work to rebuild yourself and your spiritual foundations whenever the time for rebirth comes? So you all are getting justice because you embrace transformation. You embrace death and rebirth and endings. When it's time, it's time. So it don't always come in a nice little neat and convenience package, okay? Because sometimes our comforts keep us in places that we're outgrowing. Our comforts, our familiarities, and so dynamic superstar. You're not as shallow as people assume. You were dealing with a lot of shallow people though, that wanted VIP treatment, but shallow. You're a shining ray. People can't get enough of your glow. You like to dance. Dream weaver. Okay. Cosmic adventure. You made people lose track of time. Healing the rainforest. Okay. Okay. Why the collective is getting this good karma or this justice here? Y'all have a purpose here. Mars. Show us what we'd be doing if we would just let ourselves do it. You all just did it. Shows you what you're afraid to do. Okay. Mars sign represents the initiative or lack thereof that we may have in life. It shows us how we assert ourselves or how we don't. So you all are getting some kind of a dharma because you faced something here that you didn't before. You asserted yourself. Okay, your warrior spirit, electrically magnetic vibe. Okay, telepathic healer. This is why y'all are getting your telepathic. Damn. What kind of, what the, turning your intentions into reality. Child. That's why y'all get injustice here. Catalysts of change. You guys are catalysts for change that's needed. Okay, you're creating some kind of recipe here for some change. So that's why your team is helping you to bring in justice. You are a diligent powerhouse. You've been diligent. Okay. Team player. You are a team player, but you've had to do things alone. You're inventing something here. Okay. Conscious disruptor. Yeah, you're light years ahead, but you're still here. You're here to shake up this shit. You're here to shake it up. You're a hot shot. And you're a dove devil, but you're also here to shake up these wannabe hot shots. You're a cosmic comedian. Okay. You make people feel at ease. You know what I'm saying? There's a purpose here. Passion and power. Why the collective is bringing in this justice. You were a hopeless romantic. You could have stopped romanticizing certain things. Start taking care of home. You're a practical healer. You're trying to do better and eat better. Being around you actually feels serene. This is why people are always trying to disrupt your energy. This is why, I'm telling you. This is why they do it. I don't care if they're not fully consciously aware that that's why they do it. But most of them are. Destruction and reconstruction are one and the same for you. Child, Venusian, planet of love and magnetism. It's one and the same to you. Good gracious God. And it is the same. It is the same. You're the main character in your movie. You're a bunch of energy here. It says feels like two suns colliding. Energy ball there. The main character in your show, nigga. Ah, shit, nigga. Ever-changing being. You have a debate with pizzazz here. You sharp with this shit, nigga. You're either talking always or you ain't saying shit. People should shaking their boots, especially when you ain't saying shit. Spiritual homebody. You're dealing with some social crises. This is why justice is coming for you. You have warmth and love in your soul. These people are soulless. I don't care. They can put on spirituality and religion all they want. They're soulless. Fierce warrior. Magnetic skymate, bolt of electricity that course through you. Dancing the night away. Creative comrade. I can do it all. I don't have to, but I'll probably try for fun. Because you know, did this by yourself. Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Mars, the planet of action, transformation. Pluto, I am forever transforming. You got a whole vibe of your own. Rock star and a rebel. Risk taker. Your wisdom and your wisdom and humor are helping to change people, helping people to expand their minds, their thinking. You're a thought provoker. Okay? And let's get how people are seeing you, the high vibration here. We're not getting we already got the low lives. We know what they own. So let's get, grab some from the middle. Start from there. Okay, how are people seeing and viewing the collective? The ones that aren't narcissists, sociopaths, or psychopaths, that's not their ops and haters. Okay, the ones that have the sight to see properly. Okay, what are they feeling and thinking about the collective? The collective needs to know this because often, you know, they're changing how they view themselves, but often they're swarmed and surrounded by dead energy, haters, naysayers, spectators, pointing fingers, wannabeers, doppelgangers, pretenders. Okay, I'm gonna get a few out so that way I can just get them all out. And boom. And this is truth, okay? We don't want the energy where it's like flattery, that this is actually true of the collective and people are seeing it. It's true, it's truth, and people are seeing it. It's truth, and people are seeing it. It's truth, and people are seeing it, okay? That's that stack. I just want to get a mix. And I'll be taking all these upright, okay? Because this is a positive side of the read. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We have that. Put the rest up. Okay, that one wants to come out, so we'll see what that is. All right, so let's get them all up here. Remember, I'm taking them all up right. This is the truth collective of what certain ones are seeing about you. It's actually the truth, okay? It's not an illusion. It's not flattery. It's not smoke and mirrors. And these are the people who are not caught up in the web of these narcissists. And these are people who are pretty much grounded and confident in who they are. Pretty much healthy and whole individuals. That are watching you or viewing you. Okay. All right, so we have, you are a peach who is always on time. This could be you just show up. You deserve all the cake, that you deserve good things. You are a nourishing plant person. Maybe you're good to earth. You are elegant. Your feelings are sacred. You are rad. You are resilient. You are someone's chosen family. You are real. You melt butter. You are a careful and kind boss, or that you have the potential to be, or you're a leader in your own right. You are a snack. You are full of life and adventure and sparkle. You push yourself to do the hard things. You are passionate. You know how to love. You are unspeakably unspeakably wonderful. You keep your promises. You are an earnest listener. You sparkle. You are luminous. Everyone can be themselves around you. So you make people, this is beautiful. You're definitely some kind of healer, empath, kind or sweet person here that deserves better than the trash show that people have thrown your way. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Hope that encourages you all here. Y'all keep moving forward. And let me get a pull on the people that's stalking you and reporting your videos, if you're a content creator, to see what's going to end up happening to these people, whether this is the TikTok owners, staff, review board, op, government, no matter who it is, ex, family member, competitor in the field, doesn't matter. Let's get a pull really quickly to see. I'm going to move these cards out the way, because they are going to continue to suffer and pay for that, for profiling you. Every time you get a mark, a ding, every time they violate your videos, these people are going to have repercussions to pay, because it's still profiling. Okay? Period. So let me move this out the way real quick. We're done with your read, with the collective's read, I should say. And let's see what's going to happen to these people stalking and reporting your videos. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Boom. I can't help it. Hey, I don't know what people want me to say at this point. I can't help. Some people you can't help, honey. Some people, you know, they gotta basically die in a physical form, and even then they're unteachable. Okay. You can use sound to clear your energy, and some level your energy, not all everything, but to get a lot of density removed, you can use sound with your tools as well, right? When you don't got the smudge, when you don't have the sprays, when you can use your intention, you can blow on them, you can tap on them, you can use sound. Okay? There's going to be some kind of meeting held about these individuals that's been stalking you and reporting your videos on social media. This is going to be some of their karma. Some kind of meeting is going to be held. Yeah, and they're going to end up sad because it's going to come out that they use their own sadness to kind of like overly focus in on you all because maybe they don't like you or whatever, right? Whatever the reason, something's going to come out. What kind of karmic retribution from profiling the collective, social media, and reporting their videos? Children. Okay, something about their children or childishness. Yeah. People are going to see that they're childish or that they are, yeah, they're childish and that they're using their children. Yeah. Yeah, they may, like I told y'all, they may end up going to have to go to court and gonna have to clean something up. Something's gonna get filed on these people. Maybe you all are gonna file something at some point. Yeah, some kind of tragedy. Yeah, that they keep trying to create for divine feminine. Yeah, that they were hiding this, not facing the truth. Yeah, they're going to end up bargaining and begging. And it's somebody's family that could be in TikTok or working with family members or something like that. So they may end up getting some kind of legal issues on them. Because if it's family and friends in TikTok or some of these toxic people's connections doing shit, they may get something filed on them. They're going to, yeah, drama queen. Yeah, they're going to get exposed. Yeah, for basically bounty hunting you through social media on TikTok. As some kind of weird stalker or chasing somebody, yeah, online. Yeah, this is going to get exposed. You all may end up going to court and filing on TikTok. Yep. Because you're being profiled. Yeah, financial, twin flame, government. Government, man. Yeah, their obsession. So they're going to get exposed for bringing drama to you on TikTok and for trying to hide something there. Their obsessions with trying to create tragedy, or because they were in a tragedy using children or being immature. Legal paperwork you guys might end up filing on TikTok against TikTok. Yeah, rescue others involved today. Yeah. Because, again, they were on our shit today. Reporting videos. Okay? Yeah. Spiritual ascension. You're on an ascension path. So things are being journaled about this. Okay? People are journaling. There's some energies that's taking note of this. Yeah. Lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. They keep trying to create problems for you. They're scared. They may go to jail here because they shouldn't have been harassing you, profiling you, stalking you, reporting your videos. They're going to be angry about it or trying to provoke anger and being weird. Yeah, they're toxic. Something's about to happen. Somebody's going to end up popping up on something. Child. Because they try to make y'all seem that way with stalking y'all and reporting videos. And they're gonna be judged for that. Trying to act like you're obsessed. It's not obsessed when you're going for justice, dear. It's not obsessed when people have caused injustices in somebody's life and somebody refuses to let that slide and is incessant on speaking out, speaking the truth, and bringing in justice. That ain't toxic. That's not obsession. What's going to happen to this drama queen that as they're projecting onto the collective? What's going to happen to the real drama queen here? That's stalking the collective and reporting the collective's videos, proclaiming that you all are toxic as they profile you, as they use their children or whatever the fuck this is. What's going to happen to these energies for continuing to do this? From the tarot, what's about to happen to these energies? What kind of retribution? Five of Swords is coming out. Ten of Pentacles, they're going to lose everything. TikTok may end up losing legacy. If it's TikTok in itself, they may end up losing a shit ton load of money here. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. If it's a cult, if it's a coven, they're going to lose everything they built in the last 10 years. Yeah, Page of Cups. Because of their choices of continuing to stalk and do spell work and report your videos. Queen of Swords reverse. Over and over again. Emperor reverse. There's the narc. They're going to get exposed. They're going to be put to rest. They may end up even be put in a loony bin. Yep, some of them are going to end up in a loony bin. Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Or sick. Wow. Queen of Cups in reverse. We got a lot of karmics here that's involved. That's about to, yeah. Five of Swords, Four of Swords. That's Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're about to be up all night. Yeah, because these secrets, it could be a whole coven. Yeah, something to do with this Queen of Wands, or they're stressing out about your confidence and your wish fulfillment. They're hiding a death. Something's going to come out on the internet about this, and people are going to walk away. They may end up losing something or getting busted out for secretly using TikTok. The Fool in the reverse. Yeah, they're not getting a new beginning, and they're going to lose whatever that they've gained and built over the last 10 years. Page of Wands in the reverse. Empress reverse for lying, for causing confusion. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Look at that. They're going to be bound to something here. Yeah. They're going to be bound to lose something here. They're going to be put in some kind of crossroad. Yes, spell work, manipulation, and lovers. Yeah. King of Cups reverse, Nine of Cups. The Star in the reverse. I told you some of them going to go to jail. Some of them going to go to jail with legal and Eight of Swords here and the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Some of them going to go to jail or have some major legal issues, legal problems, something like that. Okay? And they're going to be mad about it, livid. Because of the choices they made, they're going to be put in a crossroads. They're going to go into a depression because they're not going to have a pot to piss in and a leg to stand on. Seven of Wands in the reverse. They are not going to have any protection. And you're clearing out these blockages no matter what these people do. Yeah. They're going to be trying to hide shit. Child. Final messages. What's going to happen to these motherfuckers? Incessant on stalking the collective here. Oh, I'm guided to this deck. Bear with me. What's going to happen? These weirdos in social media, TikTok especially, whoever they are. They're going to be banished. They're going to be cursed. They're going to end up with some kind of curse on them for this. What's going to happen to these energies? Final messages. Incessant on stalking and profiling the collective on TikTok. Reporting their videos, doing spells, shadow banning, manipulating the algorithm, all this weird shit. What's going to happen? Final message. These social media TikTok stalkers. No matter who they are, from top down. What's going to happen? With travel, they're going to, you know, be forced to move on, but they may end up getting hurt. With travel, leadership. Yeah, the leadership may get fired, be forced to move on or get fired. Yep, navigation. They might be demoted, or if this is to do with the work, they may be demoted, put in another department. This may be brought to the attention of leadership. Yeah, leadership. Something might be brought to the attention of leadership, and that something's going to be changed or moved around, or this person is going to be forced. They may lose their financial security, or leadership is going to realize financial security is at stake. Yeah, and banish some of these employees, if that's who it is, if it's their own employees in TikTok. If this is just a random person, this is going to be brought to the leadership of TikTok. Okay? What's been done in secret with Luna. If they was hiding this, it says, learn the truth. And as soon as I said that in the reverse, they're lying. So they hid this from leadership. And leadership is going to end up cutting them out. Yep. Yep, and there it is. It came out. Because your intuition is on tack. intact here, on point about something that's off with TikTok. Because they have to consider, they're going to have to reinvent their leadership, because the fact of the matter is, this is a small world and people have estranged friends and family members. And so people are going to realize that they need to revamp their leadership in TikTok and a lot of places, because you can't deny that people have ulterior motives. You can't deny that people may find their own people here in social media, and that they may very well use that. Okay, this is something a lot of leadership is going to be forced, and it's possibly going to come as a result of a hit. Financial security, a hit. Yep. Their arrogance, right? Yeah, cast away negativity. So they're going to be forced away. Okay, damn, look at it fell, damn. Yeah, they're going to be forced away because of distorted leadership, or just because of stalking and whatever. Maybe a restraining order is going to be put in place. Like maybe they're going to create some kind of, banish a curse. Like maybe something is going to be cultivated and created out of this. Like social media restraining orders and something with leadership. There's got to be better protocols, because people get into these positions and they use that for their own personal gain. Oh, I don't like this person, I'm going to use my position as a community guidelines review board member. So I'm going to profile them. And I know their mother, I know their cousin, I know their ex. Like, this is going to be pushed forward. Like, no matter how you want to flip this pancake, community guidelines are not enough, because you have a whole lot of videos out there that's far more vile and that have had far more views, and yet TikTok have managed to pick that up. Are they only picking up videos that are being dinged? Is that the negligence? And you mean to say that nobody dinged a video out of 1,000, out of 2,000, out of 3,000? That's a lie. Creativity. Karmic, I told you, and you're going to get karmic justice. It's going to be just and fair and right because of your courage. You're going to get karmic justice, and they're going to be banished. Something is going to be banished. You're going to get some kind of karmic justice and divine guidance here. Somebody's going to be divinely guided to cut these horrors out. If this is TikTok employees, others of you, if it's not TikTok employees, they're going to be banished and forced. Some kind of authority energy is going to be coming in and fucking make their asses. Yep. You all are going to become more mindful, but you're not perfect either. You're going to be more mindful, but that doesn't change the fact that you've been profiled, and this has been ridiculous. Okay? It's been ridiculous because you're passionate in speaking. People be on these platforms doing all kind of shit. I have readers that I love on TikTok, and they whole 10-minute video was going the fuck off. Was cussing people out, calling people names, saying all kind of shit. And that video had thousands of likes and 10,000s of views. So I am not buying it. I am not convinced that out of all of those likes and all of those views, that there was not one person to report the video. And if it was reported, why is it still up? If it was reported and reviewed, why is it still up? That's how I know this is a bunch of bullshit. That's how I know. Okay? All right, y'all. Gotta go. Ciao. These people crazy.